Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Offsummer and this is FTB Interactions, episode 35. And today, we are getting this beauty up and running, but not really. I mean, yes, really, but we're not using it yet. Now if you're up for a good time, just sit back, relax and enjoy. I'll see you in a second. So, a couple of things to start with. I moved some of my IV machines, well in fact all of them, all the ones I have at the moment, down here. We are at the Jinjiang area. The reason I did that is because we need some space over there. I was getting all the LUV recipes ready, and then I found out I ran out of space for more recipes, and not only that, when it requires, say for example, 4 stacks of fine copper cable, that takes a long time, and since we can do it, we'll make it go faster. Anyways, we should have here everything that we need to make our next creative item. I'm gonna change these. I'm gonna borrow that tin for a second. I'm gonna get some Teflon from over here. Here, and let me make sure this is empty. It is. Okay, nice. Let's throw all in there to that matter, with infused ingots and a crystal assembly. And it's working. And it's quite fast too. So let's see about that creative item. Creative Model Learner. Nice. And this consumes my deep learning, and this requires a purple slime. Will you give me another one by any chance? No, but it gives us an Ender Dragon data model, and that's nice. It's faulty, but since we have the creative one, it shouldn't really matter. Let me go look for that pink slime. Hey, there we go. We have one. And that should be everything. Yay. Okay, so how do you use this creative model learner? Let's use this as an example. You can see tier is faulty, right? Type, extraterrestrial, simulation cause, yada yada. Now, the thing is, when you put this into your deep learner, like so, you just need to hold or shift right click with this model. You hit it once and it's gone from basic to, from faulty to basic. And if you use shift right click a bunch of times, yay, self-aware. Now the reason I'm doing this is, well, I'm running out of of blazing, how is it called? Of these, the hellish matter. This is what's producing our oil currently. So I'm gonna change, being honest, we don't really need any more of whatever items we're producing here. So I'm just gonna change some of these into proper blaze bees, I guess. So that, okay, can we make more of these? We can. And now can I make, is this a blaze rod? Some blaze powder, that's okay. So we're gonna instantly turn these into advanced, self-aware, nice. And we're gonna change that for Enderman. We may need that. Witches, yeah, we need more witches. So let's pump another one. And that will start producing even more of these hellish matter. If I see that still going down, well, I'll pop another one, and I have space for more, so yeah. Next, I removed the IV machines we had in here, and pretty much everything that is higher than EV will probably do it just there. It makes it easy, so I don't need to use transformers to transform it down and here to transform it up again. it's quite a hassle. So yeah, let's not do that. Anyways, currently our setup is set up in such a way that we have 3 machines of some types. We have 4 benders, but the thing is, whenever you need to craft something like gold plate or any kind of plate, anything that takes a little bit of time, it only has 1 machine for it, which is our bottleneck. No matter how fast they are, it takes only 1 item of time. So what we can do is, instead of having 1 interface going to 1 bending machines, we can have 1 interface going to 4. I think that's the number I made. So yeah, let me set up something that's going to help our processing system quite a lot, and I'll see you when it's up and running. Now, I know it doesn't look like the prettiest thing in the world, but it's going to work. So what do I have here? This is going to be easier. So I have an interface pointing to a diamond chest in this case. Can be any kind of inventory. And then you have glass cables attached to even more interfaces, which give us space for 8 times whatever is your amount of interfaces. And that's great, because also we have 4 machines in each to, process things for us. Now, the last step probably is connect these like that. I'm going to select for you, you're going to extract on brown, always active. And as I am extracting from brown there, I will insert on brown here, extract on red there, insert on here. And of course, we'll need some extract speed upgrades, because otherwise they're just going to sit here and slowly make their way out there. Also, in case of foils and also even plates, you might as well just get some speed upgrades. Let's see, what if I order now some foils? Let's order silicon foils. Let's order 20 of them. It's gonna craft 64 plates. Oh, okay, we need to also set this up. And let's try that again. Silicon foils, make 30. It's gonna craft all these, all that. Okay, that's fine. We hit go and it's done. So yeah, that's gonna help our lives a lot. And same as I've been doing with cables here, I will probably do it here. Now with all that, we are able to craft a few of these assembly lines, or sorry, assembly machines. 4 of them. Nice. And in the meantime, let's go prepare that area over there, because here's where we're gonna do that. So yeah. I forgot about the transformer. It should be fine. Transformer, ludicrous voltage transformer. Let's make 3 of these. Let's make 4. That should be 2 amps. And ooh, what's this? Power IC. You don't know how to make power IC. Okay, okay. Now we should be able to request 4 of you. And that's perfect. And look at that, we already have the assembly machines. Nice. So we're gonna take 4 of those. These 4 transformers. What is the LUV cable, the lossless one? Is it TerraSteel? It is. How many do we have? That's perfect. So I'm gonna place these 4 here. I'm gonna use my rubber mallet. Safer click, safer click, safer click, safer click. And it is transforming up. Oh, and I'm also gonna need some stellar cable. Boom, bam, bim, boom. These should be getting power. Nice. We're gonna move that power with our TerraSteel cable. And for right now, I'm just gonna place these 4 assembly machines down. Getting power. Nice. This is gonna change, or rather, I'm gonna move most of the recipes that we have in here. These crystals. In fact, I think I'm gonna change a lot of the recipes because at LUV you can not only make these wetwares, but you can make pretty much all the previous circuits, if that makes any sense. So yeah, we already have access to the system on chip and advanced system on chip, and this is going to let us craft up to quantum processors. So, okay, let me go change some recipes, make the system automated, yada yada yada. Yeah, I'll see you in a second. Now, realistically, as I'm changing the recipes, I should be reusing some of the machines, but instead I'm opting to just remove them because LGV machines are far faster than MV, so why would I use these ones anymore? Now, regarding the recipes, these circuits here, they all require the previous versions, and okay, in order to make these best recipe, it's still the one that we're making until we have access to these, I guess. How far is that? Ooh, we can actually craft these already. Okay, so even the next tiers are going to be easier. By the way, we've replaced advanced circuit parts, which are equivalent to basic circuits, integrate processors, nanoprocessors, and quantum processors. And let me have a look. What other uses do we have for this crystal system on chip? Only for these, but I think it's worth it. What do you reckon? This one or this? Now even titanium, we have all that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna change this recipe too then. And I guess all remains is give me the laser engraver. What are we missing? Advanced system and chip. Really? Oh, okay, we need these. Haha. Okay. So if we do that now, can we order our laser engraver? Let's make one, sorry. And yep, there we go. Yay, there you go. Nice. Did I set auto output on all of these? I did. Nice. Okay. Same as always. Do that, do that. Let's put it on top. Output these, and the two recipes that require the blue lapis are already in there. So, okay. And with that, I believe that's all of it. Now, how about making these wetwares? That is perfectly in reach. Nice. And is there an easy recipe for this? No, apparently there is not. But that's good enough for us, I guess. So, wetware processors, like so. This is going to be a LUV, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And just to try it, can I make 10 of you? Fine yttrium barium cuprate. Okay. Probably a matter of teaching that recipe. Let's see. So let's try this one more time. 10 and go. Nice. Just to keep on going with the quests, I'm gonna request, I don't think it's you, one of you. It should be pretty fast. There you go. This is going to unlock the next stage. It's gonna give us Chrome. Oh wow, yeah, that's amazing. What's better is these space over here, because now you get, it's not that great. Oh, it is good. Okay, never mind. Didn't say anything. Wetware. Give me one of those. Aha. Don't need those anymore. This is just food and more wetwares. Yes, that's what I like. And with these, finally, we get to claim all these quests, which are, for some reason, you cannot unlock them until this point. But, yeah, that's all right, I guess. Now, with the other recipes that do not require these new chips and require the assemblies, for example, as soon as I'm crafting something and I see that pops up, I will change it. Or not, depending how slow that is. Alright, now our natural step would be going for these wetware assemblies, which is going to require CPM, and that's about it, right? Yeah, we have plenty of everything, really. Okay, so how many that is CPM? These are 2 IV, so another 2, that's 1. So that means these times 2, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we change all of them, 1, 2, let's make these fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops. Didn't mean to do that. We turn them just for fancies. I don't think it really matters, but yeah, it just looks better, I guess. And this is a stellar. Now, if my math is correct, this should show CPM. Nice. Do I have room for yet another recipe? Yes. We may need to make one more assembly line, but at this point, that's not a problem at all. Let's mark. Is there any difference here? No. D is on the island. That doesn't really matter. Okay, and where are we? Neuro processing unit here. The other crafting should be done. It is. What about wetware assemblies? Can we make 10 of you? And it only takes 2000 bytes. Ah, that's beautiful. Go. Nice. So how far are we really from our fusion reactor computer Mark 1? We have these. Another stuff plates, we can make those. That's fine. That's also fine. Fusing coils, those I'm gonna need neutron reflectors for them. Everything else we have it. And these new reflectors are tungsten carbide, which is just tungstate and carbon, I believe. Beryllium and reinforced uranium. So we are going to need to make an implosion compressor, huh? Okay. Didn't want to do this, but okay. Also, we're going to need these high power integrated circuits, which require 2 ingots of red alloy. How am I doing with red alloy? Do I have it automated? I do. Let's see, what all the uses are there for these? The transformers. Okay, we may need those. Lapatronic crystals, we don't care about those. Batteries, So really, I think we're only going to need a few stacks of them. I don't know, we'll see about that. So let's start with the part we can do right now, which is our implosion chamber thingy. I'm gonna do it at HV, but it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters, I believe, is the multiblock itself and having the amount required of inputs and outputs. But that should be everything because the power comes from the explosions anyways. So let's do solid blocks now. Oh, am I missing some? Yes, I am. And did it form? It formed. Nice. Is it HV? Just to make my life a bit easier, I'm gonna swap these two. And like so. I wonder, can you put outputs and inputs on the top? Because if so, that would be pretty nice. Say input and output. And it does. Nice. Okay, so what do we need here? We're gonna need an interface going like so. Put that over there. It's fine. We're gonna need some cable over there. Should be perfectly fine. And then just pick up the output from over there. Right? We just need the recipe now. Can I make 10 of you? I can. Nice. I wonder how noisy this is going to be. Not at all. And it's all done. It's pretty fast. I was kind of expecting a little explosion at least. Oh well. Alright, for our next process, we are going to get... This is done, that's done. Our phosphorus, because we need indium gallium in order to make our high power IC wafers. And indium gallium, of course, requires its phosphorus, which is a rabbit hole in itself. So, yeah, let's... this is actually one of those rabbit holes that it's very simple to automate, and... yeah, so we're going to start with just a little bit of apatite, sulfuric acid, and water, and that's going to give us phosphoric acid. After that, we're going to electrolyze, yes, we're going to electrolyze this phosphoric acid to get 4 phosphorus dust and some hydrogen. Next, we are going to chemical react these phosphorus, one more time, with oxygen, which is going to give us 14 phosphorus pentoxide dust. Which if we chemical react it with water, we get more phosphoric acid. So this rabbit hole itself, as you can see, we turn back to the first point, is actually pretty nice because you don't require a little amount of phosphoric acid to start with, and it will produce all the phosphoric acid in the world. And phosphorus dust, I guess. But we are actually looking for this. So I made a little space in here. Let's see how we do that. So you can see it working right now. We start with, I think it was 7-8 buckets. I can't remember, but that all process over here, that one over here. We already have 12 phosphorus pentoxide dust and wow, 64 buckets of phosphoric acid. Oh, that's really nice. Missing a trash can, fluid trash can, because we're producing some extra liquids we don't really care about. So say for example, this is producing hydrogen. Actually, that's the only one we need to care about. So let's do these. Say hydrogen. That got rid of that. Perfect. And I think you need to be totally disconnected. And you need to send your liquids back to there. So we're going to use another channel, red. And we're going to insert on red over here. That should start the whole process yet again. And produce our phosphoric acid. Nice. So, yeah. This is going to take a while, and after a little bit of time, we'll collect our dusts. So now that we have that out of the way, okay, I already automated these, but we were missing the reinforced iridium alloy. Now what I did here is, for some reason there are 2 recipes in here, and this one uses 2 more beryllium, 1 more tungsten carbide, the same amount of reinforced iridium alloy, but this one requires 4,608 millipackets. This one requires 13,824, which is more. So, yeah, basically this amount of liquid equals to 32 ingots of tin alloy. So what I'm doing here is I'm sending tin alloy to the recipe, and I'm filtering that to go only here. Then from here, it flew it out to outputs the tin alloy, which end up crafting that. Same way we've done that, I've done over here. So in order to craft high power IC wafers, it's going to send red alloy in here, which is going to turn into liquid, go over here, and this is going to produce our final result going to the interface. Ooh, okay. I guess, ooh, look at that. This is quite fast. I didn't expect it to be that fast. And so if we put a ME storage bus over here, so we can get rid of this, that, these, and all of these, I guess. I still need to teach these to the rest, to the system. Put that over there. That's done. And our fusion coils. Oh, of course. Still probably need to teach these. And I want you to use wood wares. Nice. And let's throw it back in. Close the hatch. Nice. Now. Okay, this looks like a problem. It's not really a problem. See, for example, you have 32 high power integrated circuits over here. You could have 16 and 16, or 16, 8 and 8. It doesn't really matter as long as the number matches. The assembly line has a single input, so it's going to clog up. Well, let's just cross our fingers, I guess. And, oh, of course, I need to put it over there. What else are you crafting? Really? Okay, I'm gonna need to put another interface over there. Let's do one of the small ones. Let's connect it here like so. What is this? Dense? No. Blocking mode. Device online. And let's see. Can we order a Mark 1 computer? Chun 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 chun. Oh. We're missing plutonium plates, and oh, of course, we need to wait for that.
A few inches later.
Mark 1 computer. Yes! Go! Ooh, that's a minute each. Nope. And our Mark 1 fusion computer reactor thingy, it's here. And we didn't get any quest for it. Oh. Anyways, up here, I think we're gonna put our computer reactor Mark 1. And if we shift right click, it will make a little preview for us, which is fine. Nothing is crossing, nothing's touching. Yep, everything should be perfectly fine. So what if I order you? And I go and pick that Mark computer once again. This is done. We're breaking through the ages. That's alright. Give me these. Give me that. That's alright. And something else. Yeah, okay. So this tells me I need 16 superconducting coil blocks, 2 input hatches, LV, output hatch LV. That doesn't really matter. That's why I agree with this. And then 50 LUV machine cases. LUV machine cases were Chrome? Oh yeah. Then I see no reason why we shouldn't build these right now. Right? Alright, by getting these, we end up getting all of these, including a rotor holder, which we'll be using for a Cruel Sun quest or our plasma turbine, whatever. I'm really hoping that these materials they're giving us is enough to complete these. Not because it's a problem, just because, you know, it's annoying. Oh, thank God for the preview. It looks like it was just enough. We have 9 leftovers, but we'll be using those. Anything that I changed? Okay, my input hatches are on the top layer. I think that has to be on the top layer. My output bus is going to be right here in the middle. And I added 4 more input hatches. Now, all of these is connected through these 2 input hatches, LUV. Every other hatch is also LUV. This is connected to the transformers we have down there. And now, if I put this, it should form. It did. Nice. And we see that the initial amount of power that we have is 120 million, which is more than enough for our oxygen plasma, isn't it? Yep, definitely more than enough. Now, you can either connect one hatch, a few hatches, doesn't really matter. What is really important here is the amount of energy you can hold. Say, for example, in this case, we can hold all this match, but in order to make oxygen plasma, you will just need to have these. Or at least that should be, in theory, what happens. But you'll see that fusion reactors don't really work like that. And we could exploit that. But nah. Now, I think that's going to be good for an episode. I know it's been a while, but yeah. I just don't really have the same time to make videos anymore. But hey, if you're enjoying the content, please give it a like, write a comment, say something. Or not, that's totally up to you. You do you. Anyways, next episode we'll probably get oxygen plasma going, as well as some plasma turbine fuels, and we'll see, maybe we get to automate chickens once more. But the ones that drop really good stuff. We'll see, we'll see. Anyways, if you like it, give it a like. Oh, I said that already. Well, in that case, bye-bye!